do, do. Hey! Hi, Henry. Hi. I love you. Daddy has a great adventure story for us to read together called Hopper and Wilson. Now, the reason I'm so pepped up to read a great adventure story to you is because Daddy's been packing for Henry and Daddy's big adventures. Henry and Daddy are going to go and have all these awesome, exciting times together, and I am so pumped. I'm so pumped. Looks like Hopper and Wilson are a blue elephant. Well, Henry and Daddy have a blue elephant, right? And a little yellow mouse. And it looks like they're about to go off on a great adventure. Come on, let's go. Okay. What's that? Is that a red balloon with a cactus? Oh, I like this part. I read this. It says, "To who travels to the end of the world to find out what matters most." I know what matters most. You know what matters most, Henry? I think I know what matters most. Wink. Punchamunkai. I know what matters most. Hopper and Wilson. Oh, look. What are they doing? Where are they going? Hopper and Wilson looked out over the big blue sea and wondered. Oh, Henry and Daddy do that, right? You sit at the end of the dock and hang out together. What, Hopper asked his little friend Wilson, do you think it's like at the end of the world? Not sure, Hopper, Wilson answered, but I bet there's lots of lemonade. I love lemonade. We love lemonade too, don't we, Henry? And a staircase to the moon, Hopper said, so I can touch it. Oh, Hopper wants to touch the moon? That's a cool idea. I think I like these guys. Well, there's only one way to find out, Hopper said. They packed their balloon with the red string, launched their boat, and said goodbye to their cactus. You can't come. You can't come along, Wilson peeped. You're too small. Wilson's telling the cactus is too small. Okay. What's that, Henry? Is that their boat? Looks like they made it out of a piece of newspaper. And off they sailed. They waved until their cactus had disappeared behind the edge of the sea. They bobbed on the waves and dreamed about what they would find at the end of the world. I love doing that with you, Henry. Do you remember going out on the boat past the edge of the sea? I remember that. You were driving. I love hanging out on the water with you, Henry. When a star dashed across the sky, the two friends closed their eyes and made a wish. Did you know you could do that, Henry? You can wish on a shooting star? I know what I would wish for. Wink, wink, punchamunkai. Hopper wished to touch the moon. Wilson hoped to find an endless supply of lemonade. Well, they know what they want. I know what I want too, Henry. I want to be with you. I remember when you wished that. That was one of the nicest things I've ever heard, Henry. You wished it first. That's awesome. They woke up when fat drops of rain hit their faces. I hope our journey won't be too choppy, Hopper said. Ooh, choppy. He's thinking there's a storm coming. You're good at knowing when a storm's coming. You're usually right. We know what choppy means, right? Choppy waves on the water. I wish we'd brought a blanket, Wilson said, shivering. Uh-oh. The breeze turned into gusts. Gusts became howling winds that flung the boat from wave to wave. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Hopper. But the sea was loud and angry, and it swallowed up Wilson's scream. Oh my gosh, look at the boat. It's racing down the face of the wave, like surfing, Henry. I think I'd like that. Hopper couldn't hear a thing except the roar of the crashing waves. Wow. Cool. What an adventure. When the sea settled and the wind grew silent, Hopper wasn't in the boat anymore. Wilson was afraid. Yeah, I think I'd definitely be afraid too if one of us was lost. He looked for Hopper among the sea turtles. Oh wow, sea turtles. I lost my friend Hopper. Have you seen him by chance? They had not. On the icebergs. Oh wow, now icebergs? Who lives on the icebergs, Henry? Is that a penguin? He's a big guy. Funny ears. That's Wilson describing Hopper to this penguin. He's a big guy. Funny ears. Well, I guess elephants do have funny ears when you think about it, huh, Henry? He's a big guy. Funny ears. Wilson even asked a giant fish. A giant fish? There's his tail. And there's his head. It's a whale. A whale tail. Hopper is not good at being alone, you see. Sounds like Wilson's not good at being alone either. I know Daddy's not good at being alone. But the fish just blinked and swam away. When Wilson looked up, he saw a bird. Look, there's a bird on the whale's tail. What's he got in his mouth? A red string. Carrying the balloon's red string. A bird. He gasped. Do you know where Hopper is? The bird circled above the boat and then flew into the fog. So Wilson sailed into the fog too. Hopper? Hopper! Wilson, is that you? Called a voice. Who is it, Henry? Wilson! Hopper! Hopper and Wilson held each other for a long time. Big hugs. Can't wait to give you a big hug, Henry. Bear hug. Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. Just hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. Ooh-wee. Aw, shucks. I love you so. I missed you, Wilson. I missed you too, Hopper. I miss you three, Henry. I miss you so much, Henry. I love you. That's when something peeked over the edge of the sea. The two friends cheered and laughed and danced. We've arrived at the end of the world. Oh boy. What would you say, Henry? Would you say, ahoy, land ho? Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. I bet I can reach the moon from there, Hopper said. Are those lemons? Wilson asked. And there's our cactus. We're home, Wilson peeped. Oh, cool. Did they go all the way around the world, Henry? I think they did. Aren't we lucky that our home is at the end of the world, Wilson? Wilson closed his eyes, and at the beginning, too, he peeped. Wow, they went all the way around the world to find out what matters most. Each other. Right, Henry? Having each other is what matters most. Look, Wilson cut open a lemon. He's sucking on a lemon. That's funny. Well, I like that adventure a lot. That is a great story. You want to read it again? Me too. Henry and Daddy will read it together, okay? I am so excited for Henry's and Daddy's big adventures together. We're going to be together before you know it, okay? I know it's a long time, but I promise Daddy's coming. I've been packing for our big trips, our great adventures. We're going to go exploring and have so much fun. I'm so excited. I love you. Catch them. Catch them. Where are you going to put them? Catch Daddy's kisses. And remember, Daddy loves you so much. I love you, and I love Mommy. Always. And that will never change. No matter what. I always love you. Are you going to blow me some too? Oh, cool. Thank you. You make me feel so good, Bo. I love you so much. Well, this is the part I like the least, but love you, bye. I love you. Stay cool, okay? Smile big smiles with a mouth full of teeth and your big bright eyes. Keep lighting up this world. I love you. I love you. Bye.